Well, what a sight this is. A beautiful evening and the promise of a match that will really get the juices flowing. I'm Peter Drury, and here with me in the commentary box, I'm glad to report, is Jim Beglin.
Well, thanks, Peter. There's a great sense of anticipation in this stadium, and I've been hit by it too.
Well, the pre-match build-up has been fantastic. Now, the game itself. So, it's away we go then. So, Jim, who would you identify as the key man in this fixture?
Well, I've heard only good things about this player, João Neves, Peter. He's
the shapes to shoot! In for the pieces! It's in!
Well, once more, it's him. And we can't be surprised because his instinct for doing this is incredible.
Some heroic goalkeeping, but even that couldn't save them this time.
Well, that's not the best attempt by the keeper, and he's just paid the ultimate price, hasn't he?
So, a breakthrough already. Nakata. Bebeto. Great defending, strong and determined. Now it's Hullet. And it's Neves. He has a look up. Mateus. And that interception was most necessary.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Threads one in. Now it's Bebeto. Maldini gets a foot in here. Caceres. Good effort from distance. Oh, it's coming. Oh, what has happened here? And that is wildly off target.
He just didn't catch that one right, and he knows it.
He has found the way through. Stojkovic. Well, that is a good challenge from him. Oh, the movement is slick, the speed is slippery. The defence, though, able to hold on this time. Cannavaro does well to get it back. Well, the defence just about came out on top, but they were certainly tested. Tries to play it through. Look at the space here. And he's onside. Produces a cross. Expertly cut out, really nicely done. That is ended up in no man's land. Passing is crisp and sharp. Well, he's going to be disappointed with that. And it's Stojkovic. And that's been intercepted.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Played into space. That has not gone well. Well, that had the makings of something quite promising, but it's fizzled out into nothing. Now he's got space here, and he's picked it up out wide. Rijkaard. Distributed tidily. Triol spots it and intercepts. Pass somewhat off target. That's an imaginative pass. Not the most accurate pass. Well, quality clearly deserted him at the crucial moment.
Clearly is miffed, having made the run and not get picked out.
Mateus. Well seen, saw that coming.
That was well played, well stopped.
Strong running down that left flank. Torres! He's got away with one there.
Well, talking about creating a problem for yourself, OK, credit to good pressing, but that was entirely avoidable.
Ambitious ball here. Aimed in towards the centre. And we have our very first corner. Lloris claims comfortable. Galatasaray are looking to go forward now. Looking for options for movement. Nakata. Nakata going face to face. Oh, that's a foul in a dangerous area. And that's going to be a booking.
Well, there's lots of movement in the box for them to pick out.
So, another set play. And that's a goal kick. Pullet pulls off an exemplary piece of defending. Oh, he's found support out wide. Gets his head on it! And that's caused a worry or two. Half-time getting close now. That's a good ball out wide. It's a pretty loose pass. Well, a glitch with the rangefinder there, and evident annoyance.
Yeah, he just didn't seem to get enough on the pass, Peter, did he?
That's a nicely weighted pass. Skillfully cut out. He is so at ease on the ball. It's their second corner of the game. Galatasaray have the chance to go the other way. Goes for a shot! Loose ball now, and there's a chase on to retrieve it. No, again there's no way through. Oh, he's been... Tries a shot! Oh, that's horribly mistimed, and it's given. Penalty. So a big, big chance now from 12 yards. Lloris will have to save it here, or there's real trouble. What a save from Lloris! They want to be quick to recover this. And the shot! I think that's offside. Yes, it is. And the referee brings the first half to a close. A very combative, competitive half with just the one decisive moment. It's been compelling stuff.
Yeah, on the face of it, it looks a fair reflection of what we've all seen, Peter. Some incisive play one side, battling qualities on the other. I think this game is there to be won, and a minor tweak maybe all it needs to change it.
Leading 1-0 at the break. And the second half gets underway.
Well, it's been tight, Peter, but I'm expecting things to open up now and we get some free-flowing football.
Foden will not want to lose out here, not against this opponent. He's had it taken off him. Stojkovic, defending his corner stubbornly, stood up very well to his man. Searching pass he's played there. Well read, nice interception. Nakata. Mateus. Oh, good read. Takes a shot. Oh, the ball's come loose here. Nicely aimed pass. Mateus. And again, they run up against stubborn defending. And that's been intercepted.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Oh, easy pickings there. Just coming up to the hour mark, and it's still 1-0. Now it's Pelé. Pass is coming off in quick succession here. Stood up well to him there. Now it's Foden. Foden, who's on a run down the left wing. This looks promising. Torres showed plenty of zest in getting to the ball, but couldn't quite sort it out. Just about up to the hour now. Pelé! It's Pelé! It's been shipped out wide. Nicely weighted ball. Oh, well played, well sorted out. Foden. That is a jarring tackle, but apparently nothing wrong with it. Played with finesse.
Oh, really well played.
In it comes. Chance! That's another chance! Oh, taken with style! And look what it means to them. This is a position of genuine strength now. And he's only too grateful to capitalise on the keeper's misfortune.
Listen, he would have been advised to do that as a kid, and it's obviously etched in his mind now.
So that's 2 now without reply.
Well, now's the time you can afford to be more daring, Peter. It may be tempting to sit on this, but I'd say go and grab a third.
Maldini finds himself offside. The pass has gone astray. Mateus. And it's Rijkaard. Galatasaray have reclaimed it. Nakata. Aimed beyond the defence. Mateus. That has been cut short. Nakata. That's a cute ball. Oh, he'd have done well to reach that. And he's heaved it away. And he's had it nicked away. Well, they can break here. He's a sharp little ball here. Oh, facing up to his adversary. This is a formidable matchup.
This is the time you need that pace.
Cafu cuts out the pass. Oh, now here's an interesting matchup. Looking for the run.
That's positional gold, the utilisation of space.
Oh, that's a fine interception. Ahead by 2 and just about into the home straight. And the shot! And that's a real chance missed.
And how decisive might that prove, Peter? It really would have put the wind in their sails if there were just 1 down as opposed to 2.
Substitution on the field. Number 4.
We have got changes here from both sides, in fact.
Number 2, Belletti. Number 22, Stojkovic. Number 9, Bale. Number 14, Rijkaard. Coming on the field, number 18, Diego Forlan. Number 20, Cafu.
Well, the run has been sold a little bit short there.
And they should have done a lot better there. The final ball was very poor.
Messi gets into a good position. Raul charging forward, the ball at his feet. Mbappe was alert to the possibilities, but in the end it's fruitless. Oh, that is a good ball to find him. Played back in, and that's left him on the seat of his pants. Forlan. And that could set him on his way.
2 added minutes has been indicated.
And this is Hullet, crossed into the box. Nice and easy for the goalkeeper. Mbappe. Now it's Neymar. And that will be it. Well, don't you just love it when a plan comes together? Victory never in doubt in the mind of the mastermind in all of this. A solid win, which will be welcomed all round.
And now,
your final
to
thoughts,
all
Jim?
members of the crowd,
Nakon Rachazima,
I'd like to
definitely
ask you to
impressing
join
me here,
in wishing
especially
our
the way
birthday
that
boy
attack
a
clicked.
very
Whether it
special
was link-up
birthday.
play, running in behind, this has just been a great day at the office.
And that's where we have to end it. From me, Peter Drury, and my co-commentator, Jim Beglin, a very good evening to you all. So welcome one and all to a picturesque evening here. A clear night, all the ingredients for a showcase game that the passionate crowd demands. Well, I'm Peter Drury, and I'm joined in the commentary box by the familiar figure of Jim Beglin.
Hi Peter, it's great to be here.
Well, it looks like a big game, sounds like a big game. Everyone involved is absolutely up for it. So we're up and running. So, Jim, who would you identify as the key man in this fixture?
Yeah, Kylian Mbappe. There's nothing more frightening for a defender when he's running at you at full speed. He gets into his stride so quickly and seems to just glide across the turf. But when the goal's in front of him, he's also got that cool head that's required to pick a spot and finish everything off.
Yeah, hard to see past him. He'll be looking to put on a show, I'm certain of that. Turns back here, probably the best option. Lovely pass, but can he get there? Rudiger getting this one clear. Lampard. And here's Mbappe. And it's Pedri. Pedri was alert to the possibilities, but in the end it's fruitless. Not the most accurate pass. Now it's Eto'o. Stojkovic. Pull it. Looking for options for movement. It's a promising position. Fired deep towards the back post. He's in a good position here. Neither of the teams has yet taken the initiative. Well, that defending is unapologetically persistent. It's almost personal, and it had to be. Mateus. Oh, well cut out. No margin for error there at all. Well read. Nice interception.
Well, it seems as if the message has been issued by both managers: don't concede the opener.
Now it's Bale. Mateus. Now it's Eto'o. And it's Lampard. Bit of an appeal, but nothing doing. Pele. Stojkovic. No, that's been intercepted. Oh, good-looking ball. Park Ji-sung. It looked as though that might lead to something quite promising, but it turned out that that was not the case. Pedri, looking for the run. Park Ji-sung bumps him off it and wins back the ball. Park Ji-sung unable to make it happen for all his good intentions. Oh, now here's an interesting matchup. Mateus. Well, they've got it back in a hurry. And here's Stojkovic. Shot! Goal! Goal! The breakthrough strike! A momentary lapse, mercilessly exploited. They were absolutely lethal.
Oh, that was beautifully done. They were ready to pounce, and they were clinical when the opportunity presented itself.
So the first goal of the game.
Yeah, and just as the manager's been reminding his players, this is the time where they can't afford to let their focus slip.
Rijkaard. And here's Lampard. And the two sides separated by the game's only breakthrough moment to this point. 1-0 the score. Oh, easy pickings there.
That's so good and so often seen nowadays. Don't give them time to think on the ball.
Oh, here's a man adored by many, even deified by some. Gets a good foot in there. Looking to play him in. Mbappe!
Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks.
1-0 here just before the break, and it looks as though it's going to stay that way for now. Oh, important interception. Mateus. Now it's Bale. And no, that is pretty much the end of that. Nicely weighted ball. Eto'o picks it up out wide. Now try to spin that positively. I certainly can't. Gullit absolutely focused then on the defensive side of his game.
Well, it's not a surprise to see that these days, all part of a forward's duties.
Excellent challenge there, uncompromising. Now it's Mbappe. Stojkovic. And the pass is intercepted.
That will annoy the manager. They're making themselves too predictable here.
And here's Eto'o. Park Ji-sung, and Park Ji-sung! And he looked every bit the assured. And the first half is done. There's been no shortage of industry or intent thus far. A little inspiration and inventiveness, perhaps the only things lacking. What do you think we're up to after 45 minutes?
Well, this is when you need your players to step up, Peter, be brave, see all that courage. They need to have a big start to the second half to give them some momentum, and they're not going to get that if they're being too risk-averse.
Leading 1-0 at the break.
Sostituzione per il Milan. Numero 14. Lampard. Numero 20.
Whistle goes, and we start the second half. A solitary goal, that has been the crucial difference.
Il numero 24. Il numero 22.
Can he get it through? Bullet! And a terrific save from the keeper.
Well, someone's doing his job properly, Peter, that's for sure.
Rijkaard. And Mateus. It's an inviting looking ball, that. Time and again they are repelled. Pele. And it's Bale. Belletti. Strong running down that left flank. Eto'o looking to run onto it. Raul. Well, the defence proved infallible then, but that won't be the last they'll see of him. Oh, what has happened here? Lovely feet. Yeah, that does look a foul. Referee's given a free kick. The referee has resisted the temptation to go to his pocket. It's just a stern lecture. So he's plotting something before playing it in. Being still separated by the game's only goal. Well, that pass isn't the best. That's a sharp pass. Gullit is being harried and hassled.
Well, they seem intent on marking him out of the game. They're certainly trying to wind him up in the process, Peter.
Some good work on the right flank here. Well, that is good. Super running, sharp movement. Came up against a defender, though, who was ever so determined. Rudiger cuts it out. Puyol. Your impression so far, Jim?
Well, it's a natural instinct to defend when ahead, but it's too early for them to settle into that practice just now.
And he cuts out the supply.
Well, that's certainly more like it. They can't let the intensity drop now, Peter.
They're coming again and again.
Well, the question now is whether they can sustain it.
That's an imaginative pass, and that is expertly dealt with. That pass has been well intercepted. Mateus. Maldini. Pullet. Stojkovic is wide and looking to get onto this. Oh, that's a foul, and the whistle's gone. Just a talking to, I think. Yes, it is. Pullet with a real chance here.
Well, he knows he has the ability to put this exactly where he wants. He'll always back himself.
And the shot! Well, that looked awkward, but he had a good crack at it.
Well, he's clearly in one of those moods. I think even he was asking perhaps a little too much from himself then.
And we have our very first corner. And he's managed to get rid. Milan have the chance to go the other way. Now it's Pelé. Neither of these two want to come off second best. Mbappe. He shifted it to the flank. Steered out wide, but he won't reach that one. Rijkaard. Maldini. Now, can they get him away? Pullet in acres of space out wide. And that's a throw-in. Pullet. Cross in, looks like a good one. And he's there to belt it away. Puyol. And Mateus. Cannavaro does well to get it back. Has a look and plays it forward. And he's picked it up out wide. Nice control. Oh, this looks sharp.
Well, there's plenty to like about this approach. Get your head down.
And Messi! Should have equalised.
Well, at least it's earned him a little applause from the boss. The finish was lacking, but everything else was pretty good.
Oh, he's been caught napping.
I thought it was going to happen then. How many more chances can they realistically expect now?
Now he's off and running. Shin to shin, bicep to bicep, and he wins out. Cleared without complication. Distributed tidily. Mateus receives it in a wide position. He's having a shot! Really well taken goal. A two-goal lead, and they're firmly in control. All over in seconds. That's what they can do to you.
Yeah, I had a feeling we were going to see something like this, Peter. They're always looking to lure and lunge at you and hit you on the break.
Referee looks at his watch and blows his whistle. Well, don't you just love it when a plan comes together? Victory never in doubt in the mind of the mastermind in all of this. A solid win, which will be welcomed all round. Well, it's picking up the Man of the Match award, and no surprise there. Any reflections on what you've seen, Jim?
Well, the look on the manager's face says it all. He knows he set his attack up perfectly, and the players carried out his instructions to the letter, it would seem. Everything working very nicely.
My thanks to Jim. We both wish you a very good evening. Welcome to those who have joined us all here on a beautiful, clear evening. The conditions contributing to a fantastic atmosphere in the stands. This really is the place to be. This is Peter Drury, and next to me providing insights will be Jim Beglin.
Well, I can tell you I'm truly delighted to join you, Peter, and thank you very much for that.
Well, colour and passion just oozing from the stands here. These fans love their football, and we're about to be dished up a feast of it. The action has already started. It does seem to be a 4-3-3, Jim.
Yes, and the importance of this formation is not to allow the midfield three and the attacking three to become too detached from one another. If that happens, then pressure can quickly be applied via the counter-attack, and you can be exposed defensively. So compactness can't be compromised, and you need talkers in this team. You need leaders and people that are willing to organise things very quickly.
It's played through for him. And for a moment you felt that was going somewhere, but they'll have to go again.
I think we're...
Oh no, this does not look good. Lovely. Can he finish? Goal!
Listen, the big names earn their reputations for precisely the reason we've just seen. They have a habit of making their presence felt, and here we are, early stages. He struck one, and he looks hungry for more.
It is a good finish. The odds were against him. Little matter.
Stoichkov demonstrated great strength there. I mean, he really had to hold his man off and just create enough room for him to be able to get the shot away. And I think it's just top play.
So the game's first significant moment, and it's come earlier than perhaps we anticipated. That pass has been well intercepted. He steps in, and that's the end of that. Rijkaard. That's good vision. Bale! Oh, he's managed to get it all wrong.
Oh, the pass was sublime. The finish was substandard. What a disappointment.
Now that's well seen too.
Well, I wouldn't quite advise they should resort to risk-taking at this stage. There's plenty of time left yet.
He's found a way through. Pullet is fouled. There could be trouble here, but for now the referee is keeping his cards in his pocket. Knocks it into space. Neatly clipped into space. Cannavaro could move up a gear here. It looked as though that might lead to something quite promising, but it turned out that that was not the case.
That's just playing it safe and simple.
It's not an especially good pass, that. Tromeni, who's set up one goal so far. Stoichkov. And the assistant referee has his flag raised for offside. That has not gone well. Oh, now here's an interesting matchup. He might be in here! Now, who's going to be first to this? Well, that defending is unapologetically persistent. It's almost personal, and it had to be. Mateus powering forward here. Van der Ven did well to emerge with the ball. That's a contest to keep an eye on. And this is Stoichkov. Forward it goes. And it's Beckham. And he's picked out the run. Stojkovic. Now it's Hullet. And here's Messi. It's a throw-in. That's a lovely, neat pass. Now it's Hullet. And here's Bale. Now it's Pelé. He's going to be disappointed with that. Bale going face-to-face with his great rival. Mateus. Has a look and plays it forward. Triol. Tries to pass it through. Skillfully cut out. He is so at ease on the ball. And Hullet! It's in! They have grabbed themselves an equaliser.
Well, I always thought they had it in them, Peter. They upped the quality as needed, and once they got going, they were awfully hard to stop.
A truly wonderful strike, decorated with dip and curl.
Oh, what a hit, Peter, and there was nothing lucky about it, let me tell you. It was measured, it was simply inch perfect.
And that has added a whole new complexion to the game.
Well, I'd happily watch this every week, Peter. This is exactly what you want from a big game.
Stojkovic. Stojkovic steaming forward.
He looked rushed. He should have waited for some movement.
Bellingham. And the first 45 minutes are up. Nothing to separate the two teams at half-time. They've both given it a really good go, and they head into the break all square. So your views on the first half?
Well, I think the manager should be pretty happy that his side managed to come in on level terms. Things seem to be going a little against them, but they stemmed the tide, got their equaliser, and I think we're in for an exciting second half now.
That's been a decent 45 minutes. Competitive, certainly, and a goal each.
Changement pour le Paris Saint-Germain. Le numéro 5, le numéro 9. À leur place,
second period then underway.
Neymar, le numéro
Icon
99.
are probably feeling relatively good about themselves, so I don't think the manager has seen anything to change in his half-time team talk.
Neymar. Oh, well played. Well, he was clearly disappointed with that pass.
Paris Saint-Germain clearly didn't help themselves by telegraphing that one. It was always going to be intercepted.
No, not quite on the same wavelength. Nicely aimed pass. Pelé and Mateus. Now it's Messi. Now it's Neymar. Oh, that's a fine interception. That's really well manoeuvred. Now it's Hullet. And it's Stojkovic. Hullet. Looking for a runner. And this is Pelé. Pelé with the cross. Belletti. Tries to dink it through. Mateus, he rises! Goal! And the comeback is complete! Just so calm under pressure, and he managed to fashion a fine finish.
Well, he had to deal with an awful lot of unwanted attention, but his tenacity won the day.
So we have a breakthrough. Now how will things develop from here?
Yeah, I always felt this was coming. There was a clear increase in both intensity and tempo. Now all they need is to try and maintain it.
Oh, it's a clear foul, and the referee's got a decision to make. And the referee has given a free kick just outside the box. Petrauda has been booked, just to confirm, for that earlier incident.
Well, I think the alternative was to stand there and do nothing while he tried to score, and obviously he's not going to allow that, Peter, is he?
And here's Bale. Oh, that's neat. And it's made its way to him. Tries a shot! It's loose. Rijkaard! Oh, that was no routine save.
I think he's done great there, both reading it and dealing with it.
And we have our very first corner. And now they can spring out of defence. Now it's Messi. Mbappe. I think that's offside. Yes, it is. No, he's not getting his way this time. Now it's Neymar. He's in a good position here. Shot at goal! He scores! And once more we are all square. You score, we score.
Yeah, they say that fortune favours the brave, and we've just seen an example. This team has real personality and character.
That really is quite fabulous. All his own doing.
Well, from the moment he got involved, he looked as if he'd go all the way. Terrific.
Quite a thriller this one's become.
Well, there's resilience for you, Peter. As a side, they never lost focus despite the setback, and this is thoroughly merited. For me, now they can go one better, possibly.
Changement.
Mbappe. Neymar is wide and looking to get onto this. Terrific header! No, couldn't quite control it.
Well, this is simple. The supply is to be admired. The defending is to be admonished. A lot of space here, a real opportunity.
Challenge just a bit on the firm side. And no surprise, that's a booking. Well, there is concern on the faces of the players standing around him here. Rijkaard. That's a promising position. Tries to play it through.
Nakon Rachazima.
Gullit is the guilty party there. And the referee has shown him a yellow card. And it's Neymar. He's on it, can he get away? Neymar, a lot of space ahead of him. Shoots! They've done it! And again they hit the front. A moment that needed composure, and he had plenty of it.
Well, he simply had too much for the defence there, Peter. So quick off the mark, and once he got going, there was absolutely no stopping him.
And very quickly, the substitute made his mark.
I think the manager's claiming an assist here.
Well, this is what we've been waiting for.
Well, it's great commitment on show here. They'll be hoping now that they can stay focused and disciplined enough to hold on to this.
Rijkaard. Now it's Forlan. Oh, he's done very well to take that back. Rijkaard. No luck with that dink over the top. Just 5 minutes left. Well played, that has snuffed out the danger. Belletti, now it's Messi. Gullit, he's having a shot! Oh, denied, brilliantly!
Gullit actually didn't do an awful lot wrong, to be honest.
It's their second corner of the game.
Nakon Rachazima really wanted that two-goal cushion, but it wasn't to be. Still, they should be able to see it out from here.
Neymar plays it in. Buffon claims it
Il y aura 6
safe
minutes de
hands.
temps additionnel.
If they want to counter, they could do with more speed.
Oh, quick thinking by the keeper, he did well. Taken back almost at once. Forlan. Mateus, and it's Belletti. Chance to deliver. Oh, terrible pass. Beckham. Gullit.
They've got to be quick moving this forward.
And that will be the final act. What a terrific response it was to adversity. What a fantastic game from those players. What unity, what joy. That was so very, very good. Gullit claiming the Man of the Match award, and there is very little room for argument. What a turnaround. Victory from the jaws of defeat. Enjoy that, Jim.
They've taken advantage of some complacency, Peter, but if you're offered a chance to do that, then you've got to be ready to pounce.
My thanks to Jim. We both wish you a very good evening.